Oil coming off of a wild week and prices today jumping 2% ahead of the OPEC meeting this weekend. But demand concerns have outweighed production cuts. Prices are down about 20% from last year. And it could be another bumpy ride in 2024, at least according to JPMorgan. Ines Ferré has been following the story for us. Ines.
Yeah, Josh, and we have seen that this year has been really volatile when it comes to oil. We saw that supply squeeze because of the production cuts from OPEC Plus and the unilateral cuts from Saudi Arabia and Russia as well. And then we've also seen the resilient demand coming from places like the U.S. But it has been flat for the year, down about 17% from the average that we saw in 2022. Now, as far as 2024, JPMorgan analysts are saying that you can expect a bit of more of the same. So JPMorgan analysts are predicting that for this year, Brent crude will average $81 per barrel, while for 2024, it will average around $83 per barrel. And then you're going to see oil ticking down about 10% in 2025. And Natasha Kaneva, the head of global commodities research at JPMorgan, wrote a note to clients, and their big reveal was what would happen in 2025 for oil. So first, let's stick with next year. Demand is expected to tick higher. You're going to see a supply increase from the non-OPEC Plus producers. And the analysts at JPMorgan are saying to keep markets balanced, OPEC Plus will have to constrain production, continue to do that. And in 2025, though, you could see a surplus of oil. You're going to have that EV shift really going into full gear, no pun intended there, and more fuel efficiency going into 2025. Now, the big question is, what will Saudi Arabia do with its unilateral cuts? Those are more than $1 billion of a barrel, 1 million barrels per day from Saudi Arabia. And what will Russia do as well? And if those were to unwind, you could see then oil prices being shifted again in 2025. And you could see in 2024, U.S. producers scaling back on drilling because of lower oil prices. As you mentioned today, we saw up more than 2% for WTI on our Wi-Fi Interactive. You're looking at Brent crude that's up almost 2%. And this is because OPEC Plus is going to be meeting on November 26th. And Reuters had reported on Friday, and you saw a tick up in oil on Friday, because that sources are saying that OPEC Plus could continue with more production cuts going into 2024. Guys?
Ines, thanks so much. Appreciate it.